From delivery boy to WhatsApp global head, the real success story of Kunal Shah. It was night time. A boy was running with a delivery on a street in Mumbai. His age was only around 15 years, but the responsibility on his face was like that of a grown man. His friends were perhaps dreaming of a career, but he was thinking about household expenses, his studies, and the needs of the next month. The fear was clear: if he did not work hard today, the road could be closed tomorrow. Who would have thought that the same boy, who was once trying to manage the house by doing small jobs, would one day reach the global leadership of the world's largest messaging platform, WhatsApp? This story is not just about earning money. This story is about that perspective which does not consider hardship a shame, but rather understands it as training. And this very thing makes Kunal Shah different. Kunal Shah's childhood did not start with any cinematic luxury. And financial crisis hit the family, his father's business was affected, and that pressure was created in the house which makes a child grow up quickly. In such times, many people curse the circumstances, but Kunal started observing the circumstances. He saw that the world runs not just on degrees but on the ability to solve problems. According to reports, he did many jobs like delivery, data entry, mehendi cone selling, cyber cafe and computer tutoring. These jobs were small, but because of them his thinking kept becoming very big. In every job he saw the customer. Someone wanted it quickly, someone wanted trust, someone wanted a cheap solution, and someone just wanted their work to be completed without trouble. Right from here, Kunal understood one thing. Business is not the name of selling a product. Business is the name of understanding human behavior and reducing friction in their life. He studied philosophy at Wilson College, Mumbai. To many, this subject might seem far from startups or technology, but for Kunal this became his biggest training. Philosophy taught him to ask questions. Why do people trust something? Why do people take action after seeing a reward? Why do people get scared when it comes to money? Later he started an MBA at NMIMS but did not complete it. This decision was not easy, because in India, a degree is often considered a safety certificate. But Kunal's thinking was different. He felt that real-world learning is faster than the classroom. The market takes an exam every day, and the customer fails you without warning. This was the reason he turned away from the traditional career path. No IIT tag, no complete MBA, no safe corporate ladder, yet he had one thing: sharp observation. Slowly, his eyes went to India's changing consumer market. Mobile phones were becoming common, recharge was an everyday need, and digital payment was still fighting the battle for trust. Kunal, along with Sandeep Tandon, created FreeCharge. The idea looked simple, but behind it was a deep understanding of behavior. People had to recharge anyway, so why not make it rewarding? FreeCharge made a boring transaction like mobile recharge attractive. The customer got convenience, got offers, and the habit of digital payment started forming. In that era, India's startup ecosystem was not mature like it is today. Investors were cautious, users were skeptical, and many people felt scared in the name of online transactions. But FreeCharge proved an important lesson. If you make an entry into the customer's daily habit, then slowly trust can be built. In the year 2015, FreeCharge was acquired by Snapdeal in a deal of nearly $400 million. This was counted among the big exits of the Indian startup world. But for Kunal, this was not just financial success. This was proof that a big digital business can be built in India by understanding consumer behavior. After FreeCharge, he could have stopped. He could have comfortably done angel investing, given talks, and taken applause for his success story. But a founder's mind often does not sit quiet. Kunal again got entangled in a new question. Why do financially disciplined people in India not get any reward? The people who pay credit card bills on time, maintain good credit behavior, and are low-risk customers for the banking system, why do they not get a distinct identity? From this very question, CRED was born in 2018. CRED said, if you are credit-worthy, then your financial discipline should have value. CRED's model was simple. Pay credit card bills on time, get rewards, and feel and experience like a premium community. At first glance, this idea seemed strange to many people. People used to ask, how will a brand be made in bill payment? How will the business survive by giving rewards? But Kunal was again seeing what other people were missing. He was not seeing a transaction, he was seeing a new behavior of trust and status. CRED did not present itself just like a payment app. It created a feeling through design, language, ads, and experience that financial discipline can also be aspirational. CRED's ads were also in the discussion. Sometimes people praised, sometimes they made fun, but the brand kept making a place in people's minds. In the startup world, another side of Kunal came to the front, that of an angel investor. He made early investments in many startups and shared thoughts with founders. His strength was not just investing money. He used to ask uncomfortable questions to founders. Why will the product be made? Why will the customer return? Where will trust come from? Slowly, Kunal Shah became included among those voices of the Indian startup ecosystem, whom people started listening to not just like a founder, but like a thinker. Then in June 2026, a piece of news came suddenly, which shocked both the technology and startup worlds. Meta made a big investment in CRED and chose Kunal for the global leadership of WhatsApp. This was no ordinary appointment. An Indian fintech founder was now going to handle the responsibility of that app, which more than 3 billion people in the world use every month. Will Cathcart led WhatsApp for nearly 7 years. In his time, WhatsApp saw big growth in areas like privacy, scale, and business messaging. Now the baton was coming into Kunal Shah's hand. This was not just a leadership change, it was a signal of WhatsApp's next chapter. Meta invested nearly $900 million in CRED. This deal places CRED at around a $4.5 billion valuation and makes Meta a minority investor. CRED also made it clear that Kunal will step away from the operating CEO role but will maintain his personal shareholding. Miten Sampath will handle the responsibility of interim CEO. This detail is important because it shows that Kunal is not running away leaving CRED, but rather changing his role. The institution created by him is now going into another leadership phase. In WhatsApp, his responsibility will not be easy. Running a messaging app is a different thing, and strengthening the business model while handling the trust of 3 billion people is a different thing. WhatsApp is already deeply embedded in people's daily life. Family groups, office updates, business orders, school notices, customer support, payment links, everything comes on this very app. But despite such a huge scale, WhatsApp's monetization has not been aggressive like Facebook and Instagram. The reason for that is clear. People consider WhatsApp a private space. The biggest challenge in front of Kunal will be precisely this. Revenue has to be increased but without breaking trust. Business tools have to be increased but without drowning the user in spam. Meta wants to take WhatsApp forward in the direction of business messaging, payments, subscriptions, AI features, and commerce. Kunal's fintech experience can come of great use here. India is at the center of this story. Here, WhatsApp is not just a chat app. It has become a bridge between shopkeeper, customer, family, teacher, student, and service provider. But in terms of payments, WhatsApp Pay is still considered far behind players like PhonePe and Google Pay. This very gap is both an opportunity and a challenge for Meta. Kunal understood financial behavior, rewards, trust, and a premium user base in CRED. Now that very understanding will be tested on WhatsApp's global scale. If WhatsApp gives better tools to small businesses, then a shopkeeper can give the bill, catalog, support, and payment to a customer in one place. If AI connects in the right way, then a business owner can answer customer queries even while sleeping at night. But the question of privacy and misuse will always stay along. This is Kunal's real test. Making a product is difficult, but making a trusted product is even more difficult than that. And WhatsApp stands on trust itself. In Kunal Shah's journey, a pattern is visible time and again. He never chose the most glamorous problem. He chose the very problem which people were ignoring, considering it ordinary. Recharge was ordinary, FreeCharge was made. A credit card bill was ordinary, CRED was made. Now messaging looks ordinary, but inside it lies a big future for commerce, payments, and AI. His story is special for youth precisely because there is no shortcut in it. He started with small jobs, then made observation a skill, and turned the skill into a business. It is also true that every delivery boy does not become a global head. But every struggling person can learn from his hardship if he considers himself a learner and not a victim. Kunal's success is not a story against a degree. This is a story that a degree can be important, but curiosity, execution, and learning can be even more powerful than that. He studied philosophy, left an MBA, built startups, faced criticism, saw exits, understood losses, managed investors, and then reached global technology leadership. There are different reports regarding his estimated net worth. Some estimates show very big numbers, but because of private startup holdings, the exact wealth is not publicly confirmed. Therefore, his real value cannot be measured by any net worth number. The real value is that he rose from India and made his place in global product thinking. For Meta too, this appointment is symbolic. Previously, global tech companies used to look at India like a user market. Now, Indian founders are being chosen for global product leadership. This is a big signal for the Indian startup ecosystem. If you understand trust, payment and behavior in a complex market like Bharat, then your learning can be valuable for the world. But the story is not over yet. Kunal Shah's success in WhatsApp will be proven not by headlines but by product decisions. In the coming time, the real questions will be asked by users. Will WhatsApp become more useful or more commercial? Will businesses get power or users get spam? Will payments increase or trust become weak? In front of Kunal, the same old challenge now stands at a new scale. The only difference is that previously the customers were in lakhs, now they are in billions. There was a time when he used to reach the doorstep carrying a delivery. Today he is going to lead that platform which delivers billions of messages to the world's doors every day. The biggest lesson of the story is precisely this. A small job in life is never small if it teaches you to understand people. Kunal Shah's journey shows that if struggle is seen with the right perspective, then that very struggle can become your biggest university. Now the world will see whether Kunal Shah, who became a founder from a delivery boy and a WhatsApp global head from a founder, keeps this platform just an app or makes it the business operating system of the future. And perhaps this is the most exciting turn of his story. Because real success is not in getting the appointment but in keeping that trust which 3 billion people hold every day while opening WhatsApp.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.